Let's see another thing. Imagine other people want to join this network. What they can do? Copy this script and paste it here. Click escape. Suppose this is miner 2. Want to run this script from different country and different location. Let's open this application using Visual Studio. And here we need to change the port number as we are running this both application in our machine. Why we are changing? We will change this port number because to differentiate the two applications, just to imagine that these two applications running in two different locations, and right click this blockchain, click properties, going debug, and here delete this one and save this. So this is different port 2304. Now expand these models and go to cryptocurrency, scrolling down, delete this portion and delete this one. Actually this is the real code. Ctrl S to save. Now run this project. If we run this project, here first block will be the miner and this is the winner. Let's see. Run this. This is different machine, different country, you can assume. And what will happen? Same thing at initial time. What happened to the first miner? This miner will see this is empty transaction. Let's step out. I will explain from the front end. This is the second miner, and from here we can see this miner got 50 coin, and this is the first block. But in this miner you can see there is two blocks, 1 and 2. So what will happen? Which one is valid? This time the consensus will be placed. What will happen? This miner is not connected to, is still not connected to this network. To connect this, copy this address of this first miner and go to this miner and click configure, register this address and click this node. Now this miner connected to this address. Right click, open. This is the first miner. Let's copy this second miner address and click configure. This is the first miner. Let's paste it here and click add node. So this first miner also added to the second miner. This is second miner port number 2304, and this is first miner's port number 12304. Now the consensus will take place. what will happen? Every time consensus API will be invoked. This is second miner, delete this one, place sugar, hit enter. We manually added the nodes. So this register nodes, this API already invoked. Let's resolve the conflicts. This API will be invoked all the time. Click try it out. We need to click execute. What will happen? Go to this blockchain and this API blockchain controller. Scrolling down. This is the consensus. This API will be invoked every time before adding a new block to the blockchain. Going to this second miner API blockchain controller, close this one, scrolling down, consensus. Now click execute. This is the second miner sugar. Click execute here. Let's step into, and what will happen? This function will be invoked. What's going on inside? Let's see. Step into. Here you see when initializing new chain null and maximum length. This miner, this second miner chain has one block and other miner chain has two blocks. So this is one. We are looping through these nodes. This miner connected to the another miner. Here you can see this is others miner 12304, first miner port number, and it will call the chain function, chain API. Let's go to fast miner computer and scrolling up. This function will be invoked. Going to second miner, step into, and it comes to fast miner. Here it will return this chain with two blocks. Let's step out. It will come back to the second miner and the status is okay, and chain is 2 and length. Okay, we are initializing this empty model and parse this stream, this JSON into this object. Parsing completed. Here you can see chain 2 blocks here and the length is 2. So this result chain greater than this miner's chain. So this is true and is valid chain. We also need to validate this other miner's chain, that other blockchain is correct or not. Here we are, this function is responsible to validate each block in a blockchain, even each transaction, everything it will check over and over again all the time before adding a block in a blockchain. Step into, This is the first block. So there is no way to hacker can hack this system. Is valid proof. It will check the hash difficulty level starts with 0 or not. Here you can see this hash has 2 leading zeros. That's why it's valid. So it passed. Again it will come for, so everything is correct. So that means this is valid chain, and this maximum length will be 2 and new chain will be the miners first miner chains. So the blockchain will be replaced by the first miner. So new chain, and it is looking for another miner, but here only 2 miners, so it will be out. There is 2 miner, that's the reason, and this chain is 1. After executing this line, chain is 2 already replaced. So the message is was replaced. So this miner's blockchain is replaced by the first miner. You see, here is the message. Our chain was replaced. Now if I refresh this page, you can see this same blockchain. This same blockchain as like this blockchain, this first miner, and this is second miners. Let's mine this empty transaction in this second miner's application. Click mine, and we are seeing 3 blocks in a chain. Step out, step out, step out. Here you can see this second miner mined. This is the public key of this miner, and this second miner got 50 coin, and it's added to this third block. Let's refresh this. Here you can see this is different public key of this. So this miner got reward. Go to first miner. This is first miner. Refresh this, but here only 2 blocks. So what will happen? This miner will run consensus. Click sugar, scrolling down, click resolve, click try it out, click execute. Then it will come here, step into, going to resolve conflicts, same function will execute. The other node is this time 2304. This is second miner address, and it will go to second miner chain. Let's go to second miners. This is, and this is the consensus. Scrolling up, this function will be executed. Let's go to first miner, step into, and this is second miner API. Step into, and here chain 3. So this is fast miner right now, initializing the object and already parsed here data 3. This chain, this fast miner blockchain contains only 2 blocks, but other miner contains 3 blocks. So this is true, and now it's time to check the other miner's chain is valid or not. Going to this function, and it will check previous function equal to the last block's hash, and it will check the hash is valid or not. Step into last block, it will get. So there is 3 blocks, so it will run 3 times. Block number 1, index 1, and it will get the hash. So previous hash equal to the last block hash, last block's previous hash. This is get. So let's check the hash. Here you can see this is also valid. So now current index is 2 until it will run 3 times. Let's check this one. Step out, and this function is returning true. That means max length right now 3, and new chain will be the second miner's chain. And there is no other network, so it will come out. Currently this fast miner chain is this one, and it will be replaced by the second miner and return true. That means already replaced. Step out. Now we can see already replaced by the second miner. And if we refresh this page, here you can see the same blocks exactly like the second miners. This way consensus is happened, and all blocks validate every time. If I mine this again, currently this is empty transaction. If we refresh this, and then again this miner is the winner, because this miner mine this transaction before this miner mining their transaction. So this transaction, these blocks will be replaced in this blockchain. How? After running this consensus. Click execute. So this chain replaced, and if I refresh this, you see all blocks same. So this function consensus, this API will be executed all the time before adding a block in a blockchain, and this transaction will insert in our next application. And if another miner want to join, then copy, paste, then that new miner need to download this script and run that script, and then the new address need to be configured here. Like suppose the new miner's address is 3304. Click add, and it will add to this second miner. At the same way, first miner need to configure this one. Ctrl V. This way third miner will enter this network and can join in mining. Still now it's very difficult for you to understand everything. After completing our next application, I will explain everything again, and that time I will show all transaction and wallet, and it will clarify all your thoughts, how everything works. You will understand that time. So thank you for watching this video.